Jag slipper hela livet i sås.
Especially for me, I mean, you might be Uber delivery, well, you're going to do a diagonal walk as well, because a lot of them pretend to be Uber deliverers while they do dumb shit in front just to be, deliverers or some other type of thing that frankly you didn't order. You'd rather not see such disorder in what you think is the general population. It takes a while to quite repeated affliction and observation. You realise, or I certainly have, that we're populated with more of an opposite of inoculation. If inoculation was something, well, if it's what it's presented to us as being, I don't think it necessarily is, but that's going to confuse things. So I'm saying that there's a parasitic invasion, acting as if it's just part of the regular persuasion, and they're not very persuading for me, other than to reinforce the, difficult to tell others reality, facts, occasion. Look, there's a parasitic invasion. You might have control of your body, or it might have been snatched, in which case someone else is walking around and you wouldn't hear me say that. Maybe it would look like you, maybe it would be a bit whack, maybe it would be CROSSIN spending most of its time pestering me because it's, I don't know, wants attention. As crazy as that like it sounds. I mean, I didn't necessarily ask for them to be around, but it's part of the paradigm and the mystery of the show that I'm in, and projected myself all around. Forever easily found by things that, look, often I just would like to be quietly do my own thing, and not lonely, never alone. That's lots of, anyhow, I'll leave it at that. I put it on because I got detoured down a road, and I thought that could be 5 cops down the end, and there happens to be this dodgy bit of the green I've been looking at for some time, being like, that it's just out of whack, and it is out of whack. It helps with the rhyme in a sense of this dream time, from my perspective, of course. Sharing it with you, maybe you're part of mine, maybe you're in your own, but we're crossing streams, and lovely too, because we'd be doing that if we should. That's what we're here for, in fact. But maybe you're going to argue and say that the pretend Uber delivery diagonal crossing driver is a cross-dressing dream survivor, and you should treat him just like everyone else. And I did. I didn't treat him any different. Didn't treat him, I treat him as I do. I'm overly polite. That's probably like you. If you're one of me, one of us, one of these that probably are a little more than the game. They're wandering, rolling around in, sometimes with ease, other times a little dissed, wondering where it went and will it persist. It'll persist. We can assist one another as we go, and the more we do this, the smoother it's going to be for all. I continue to offer the gist that it's just it's just I'm making up as I go, as we all do, based on what we've learned so far, and sometimes things we brought in before we knew. And look, I feel I was the only one at workplaces I've been at from when I was young that kind of was like, no one, I was like, no one knows what they're doing. I can remember, like, you get a tour of the place and everyone's showing you, you sit with different people, and it's like, I just thought, I was surprised I was the only one that noticed that absolutely no one knew what they were doing. But no one that I came across of nearly the whole time at these particular places I was employed at, and you got to have a mind, or you're supposed to be there. And I'm not saying these people were mindless. I'm saying that, all of it. We all just make it up as we go. Some are more honest about that, and no, I put myself in that category because certainly time, it's shown me repeatedly, and look, maybe at this point others have worked out, you know what, I don't really know. Maybe the bloody hell, can they, red dressing ladies, it was no red, it's all part of me distracting myself in my head, which is what I'm roaming about, and inevitably, in or out of bed, perhaps I don't know whether, precisely where I'm streamed in from, all of it, that's somewhat the point. I've rambled off, and you know what, distracted myself, put my hand up, it was a reasonable distraction, didn't mind it. This one's more trying to get in the way. Fuck off, I'm not really into your sort of track. Whatever. I don't know if they're on there. They'll probably they'll be spewing. They were trying to get in there. As far as the screen, the reality is it's like, not just because the screen's out here on the phone I've precariously balanced in front of me, not that precarious, just we've all got different levels of discerning balance, awareness. Some are more wary of the times it fell over, and well, frankly, I'm aware of the times it fell over and the times it didn't, and I've kind of noticed that the level within it, that maybe not, I don't know, the precision of the placement is really what it comes down to. Everything's got its freaking balance point. Don't let it amaze you when something is balanced. I mean, I've been amazed plenty of times, been like, holy shit, I thought that was impossible. But I gave it a go, or learned otherwise. It showed me, look, amazing. I'm like, fuck, that's fucking amazing. I could have just been thinking the whole time, you can't do that. It's gonna fall over like I did last time. You know what? That vibe from your mind, the frequency that we're streaming out all the time, singing the one song, the universe. Well, it's like that, and it'll repeat the song we've been singing. Sometimes, pessimistically screaming out or at. I can be like that, but I know, hello, how's mate? But so I'm not saying, I'm just saying, notice the imbalance as much as you notice the balance, and play on, because It might. I've been confused and the stalker's behind me because my hazard lights are on. It wasn't a hazard for me. They're on again. That's a trick of some sort because I pressed them off and then I looked back and they're still on. And he's turned away. He's turned off. He was a bit unsure. Fair enough. He was relying on the indication that I had not realised I was giving, despite doing it, well, almost intentionally when I was trying to do it, turn it off. Incidentally, it stayed on, and that's a metaphor. Fuck. We're on when we don't even know it, and I've realised that more so as I've gone through and at times won it and times blown it. It seems like just anyhow. But often when more of the picture is revealed, I'm like, that's showing I hadn't blown it. And it wasn't even in my control. I thought it was out of and I thought it was terrible. A little bit later I went, that's nothing short of a miracle that thing happened that I was against at the time, or so I thought. Just as well it happened. I wouldn't have been at this part of the, the rhyme or the dream time. It's just a matter of where and when and how long are you going to be crying? And I guess the point where you end up not crying for you, when you cry, it's more of a collective. Oh, we're slowly dying. But it's just good because I'm saying that from here at this point. And I'm happy. No, don't get me wrong. Just that, look, the fear can creep in collectively, and I'm not blaming others. I'm just saying that we're connected. Clearly to me, those of us that are really here in it, and dreaming freer than it seems you're allowed to live in this fucking apparent Western civilized society. But that's just now, and things change rapidly, and we've got more responsibility happening the more we take it. Clearly, time to stop. Lessening more severely. All right, I'm going to stop. Hazards are on. Happens. It's not that hazardous, but it's where I'm leaning right there. Oh, they're off. I didn't press them off. So there's something. Perhaps they stay on for a limited period of time, and you try to fix it by pressing the button that you had prompted you thought was designed. Well, it turns out it was it over-engineered? I'm saying, well, yeah, but it's not that clear. I could have misunderstood the timing of the event, and we all misunderstood the hazardous nature of such messages that were sent, and it was all alright. I was fine. The dickhead behind me and fucking following me, it was good because he seemed to follow me all the time until he was confused, not knowing which way I was going to go. I knew, so that's the good news. Not too far ahead though, because that's when you get overly complacent, confused potentially, because game changes a lot. Roads, incidentally, I used to be like, well, I still am, street directories should be around. Pretty freaking stable street. Since we've lost them, funnily enough, shit's seems to be going somewhat all over the shop and upside down, and that's without relying on GPS, which is inevitably, in my perspective, just there to help you drown, but not always, I suppose. And when there's nothing else left, and we've lost faith in ourselves and our ability to progress or look around, digest, remember, was it the Reader's Digest, or did I just die because I relied on the computer all the time and I forgot how to rely on me? Maybe became less observant. The things around and the things that they didn't just make me, they are me, they weigh me. Thank goodness that I realise that, we realise that, because you've gotten this far if this goes anywhere, and much love, thank you all the while. See you soon. Big smiles. I missed it. It's alright. They're never far away. Alright, bye. Much love. Misters, you know, men, women, and you know, all of us, friends, feathered, leaves. Shut up. Trying to put it down. Must have. It's right, you're not lost. You got a beat to be found. Alright, bye now.